I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He grounds it sharply to third. There is Seager. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Betts leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Raphael Devers the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 offering hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in now for the Mariners, Domingo Santana, who's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Up with the ball is Pedroia, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 5. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Fastball, strike 3 called, as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Bradley Jr.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting done.
One gone here in the Boston third. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. This is on the ground over to first. Healy brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. Here comes the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Rounded weakly to the left. Seager is right there. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Seager, right field and carrying well. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Devers is there. 2 down. Into the box now, D. Gordon. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the third out. The sights and sound. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the stretch, there goes Pedroia, and he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He'll try it again from first. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
Hit to third. And there's out number 2. So stepping in, Steve Pearce, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pearce has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Leading up for the Mariners,
and it's fouled
the
away.
center fielder, Malik Smith.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. This is skied into short left center. Bradley on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 10.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
That ball fast.
Little chopper back to the mound. Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On to Pearce at first, and the inning is over. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Raphael Devers.
Ready for another chance? Raphael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to Gordon. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now
settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So striding in, Mitch Haniger, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy. He flew out in his last at-bat. High pop-up. Bogaerts is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down. First pitch on its way. Throw down to second.
Beckham.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Fouled off. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it put. Digging in, Sandy Leone comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner back safely. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He swings and grounds it to short. One there to Healy for the double play.
The batter, number 50.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. He's set and the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Healy is there, and they go down and are stepping in and ready for another shot. Omar Narvaez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. No balls and 1 strike.
Narvaez.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Gordon is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder,
digging in, Malik Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, but they're up 1-0. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The 0-1 delivery. A bouncer up the middle. Gordon is there. On to first, and a big out to start the seventh. One gone. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Line drive, base hit. Betts is going to turn for second, and this one will bounce into the wall, and they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. This is flared right back over the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Red Sox. Edwin Encarnacion now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, no balls and a strike. Line drive to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Into the box, Raphael Devers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The catcher, number 3.
Now at the plate, Sandy Leone. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer to their opponent on the mound so far.
And he is out at second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Healy
drives it out to deep right center field. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Fouled away. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, the good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th.
Benintendi.
The 0-1 pitch. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Next for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And Pedroia behind it a bit as he grounds this one to second. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, and that they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The end.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Wade LeBlanc tossed a dominating complete game shutout, leading the Mariners over the Red Sox 1-0. Chris Sale was an unfortunate loser in this one as he turned in a dominating complete game 2-hit performance. In other news from Boston, closer Matt Barnes has been waived by the organization. The Houston Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-5. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 4 total home runs as they defeated the visiting Tigers 12-4. The Yankees hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-3.
Coming to you from Seattle. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nunez.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Back to him on the mound. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as decided. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2. Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring in the north.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Still no score. Here's Mookie Betts, the head-to-head history with King Felix. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. And he popped him up. Gordon ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. A bouncer up the middle. Beckham scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Lifetime versus David Price. He's gone 3 for 6. 0-1 the count.
Healy.
Hops this one up. And there's your first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Beckham is there. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is there. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next for Seattle, Omar Narvaez. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Omar Narvaez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in the leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 2 down.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. In there, strike 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3. Digging in to try it again. Eduardo Nunez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop,
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now the Mariners DH, Edwin Encarnacion, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Pearce has it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Henniger hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there with base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Lifted down the line in left. Santana is after it, and they can't run it down. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 25.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Tim Beckham is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia is able to get there. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Striding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batter.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. First delivery to him on the way.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Changeup, called strike 1.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. At the plate, Domingo Santana. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He went down on strikes last time up. And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead. Strike one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mariners are down. Here's J.D. Martinez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 196 for his career. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
He's going. Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. And now a throw to first, and they got it. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. Now 1-0 Boston. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Healy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, now man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Bradley is there and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 1-0. Dan Altavilla will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
53.
Ready for another shot now. Steve Pearce. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Hot shot on the ground is short. Beckham ranges to his left. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He swings and lines it to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
Runner, runner, runner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But this is speared by the first baseman. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play.
Eduardo Nunez.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Around first, he's digging for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And they'll slap the tag on him heading back to first, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Boston's out in front 2-0. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
For the Mariners.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, D. Gordon. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. In his career, Gordon is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Malik Smith. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to come get his starter here, so that'll be all this evening for David Price. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Bradley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Sam Tuivalala enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. J.D. Martinez will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Runner goes for third. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Seager is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Nothing in the Boston 9th. Last chance coming up now for Seattle. They trail 2-0. Edwin Encarnacion now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Domingo Santana. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Here's another 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in, Mitch Haniger, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Tyler Thornburg takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. He's got it, and the Red Sox are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Boston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. David Price gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Felix Hernandez is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the American League East, the Boston Red Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 2-0. The Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-4. The Houston Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-4. The A's amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-7. The Rockies hit 3 long balls as they took down the Fish in Miami.
Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Boston.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. The throw into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
The right fielder.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Here's Steve Pearce now. Popped up. Encarnacion in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready now, Xander Bogaerts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Left side. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And now a quick look at the Mariners' starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third,
Edwin Encarnacion now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Porcello has his target. 1-1 pitch on its way. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So digging in now, Raphael Devers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Row, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Beckham gloves it, and that's the 2nd out. So striding forward now, Sandy Leone. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Into the box now, Domingo Santana, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Mariners have themselves their first base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Again to first, but he's back in safely. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. Benintendi arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Porcello sets. First pitch on the way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And his career against Porcello comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Benintendi, and they can't run it down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and that retires the side.
Leading off for Boston, the second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Pedroia.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Smith, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Henniger makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Right fielder, Mookie.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. There he goes. Hit on the ground out to short. The tag gets 1. The runner at first following the error. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Steve Pearce. Betts is on the move. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 1-0. He's running again. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. In his career against Porcello, he hits at a 364 clip.
Tim Beckham.
The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Beckham, the former Baltimore Oriole, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Grounded softly to the right. To his right, Pearce. The tag, and he is out.
The center fielder,
Porcello into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Raphael Devers the next to bat. Towards second. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third, and he's safe, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in now, Sandy Leone. This is popped up. Encarnacion over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Devers on second. Bradley on at first with 2 down. Looped out toward third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Now batting, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard liner to center field.
Encarnacion.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have
been. And that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knobs.
Betts has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. This is in the air to right. Waiting on it is Haniger. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. In the air to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. And that's the third out. Takes just. In now, Tim Beckham, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Runs up and gets this one down. Devers is up with it, and Gordon will beat this one out. It's a bunt single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Sox.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here.
Play.
Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Malik Smith the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So, standing in, Steve Pearce. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Number 25.
And the pitch.
Here.
A bouncer up the middle. Beckham up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Number 2.
Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Beckham comes up with it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the third baseman, Raphael Devers. 0-1 the count. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
For the Red Sox.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. Yeah.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 3-2. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Fouled off.
Edwin Encarnacion.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Another 0-2 home. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
The batter,
first offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Snap throw from the catcher.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Now batting, the designated
digging in now, Ryan Healy. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Fouled away. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. And he fouls this one off. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far.
Narvaez.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The batter, number 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops it up. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leone. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep